All right, welcome back, everybody. Got a quick fun one for you today. Got this Hexagon Grid generator for you for ZBrush. I guess it could work in, I know it works in ZBrush 2018. I'm not sure if it does in the previous two versions, but someone will have to try that out for me. But it's a quick, easy tool to generate some fun little hexagon grids or honeycomb grids. And I'll show you a couple examples here. Let me turn off perspective. We'll go to the first one here, zoom in. As you can see, just a quick little grid there, pretty simple, nothing too fancy. Here's one that I did with some Boolean operations to make a nice little base or porthole or whatever. Uh, did a real fancy one here. Not really going to go over this today on how to make this, but basically took a grid and deformed it using one of the 4R8 or 4R or 2018's deformers. You can do this function with it. Made a denser version of it here. Zoom in so you can really see them here. And then also made this fancy one here, which has got some different intersections. So, well, without further ado, let's go over on how to work with this. It's pretty quick and easy. So let's go click regular cylinder 3D and zoom out. We need to go to your initialize tablet or palette and click on the H divide. We're going to change him to 6. We're going to align him on Z. We're going to create everything in the Z axis. And on your V divide, lower him all the way down. The lowest it'll go is 3. So there you go. And then mess with your inner radius. So for today, we're just going to go 90. You can make it whatever size you want. You can make it thicker or thinner. Well, I'd stick with 90 being the lowest you go. All right, we got him all set up there. So go ahead and make polymesh. Open up your array mesh and click open. And I'm going to go to Hexagon Grid. That's the one you're going to be using today. And it's already set up for you. And it's specifically designed for the way we're making it here. And if I zoom out, you can see the grid that it will make for us. If we want to make it a little longer, we can go to our first stage and change that repeat to, say, like, we'll go 40. And then go down to X amount and click 40. And there you go. I really wouldn't manipulate the other stages too much because then it gets a little hairy. The numbers are a little wacky, I guess you might say. I don't know. But and now all you have to do is go to geometry and convert BPR to geo. And that will convert it to a full mesh. Now, right now, it is a bunch of individual meshes. It's a bunch of hexagons. So what we want to do is open up under Modified Topology in the Geometry tab. You want to do Weld, and we're going to go up to, we're going to try 5 first. Make sure that's not too much. And there we go. It is now welded everything together. Now it's just one solid piece of geo. Quick and easy. And that's basically how I made all those little grids. So what else can we do with this? Well, let's go back. Let's make another cylinder here. Oh, real quick, when you make that guy here, he's actually very large in ZBrush space. So go ahead and do deformation and unify, and he'll shrink him back down to size. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and make a special one here. Let's go ahead and do cylinder, do our same scenario here, initialize, align on Z, H divide to 6, V divide down to 3, okay, and we'll do the inner radius here, make them a little thicker, it's fine, as long as you don't manipulate the outside, but we're actually going to do that, and I'm going to show you how we can make it work. So we'll make polymesh. Let's go into ZModeler, and because he's 6-sided here, I want to activate symmetry by hitting X. Go to your rotate, radio count 6. Now we should, I've got to change him to the Z, turn off X, and now every outside polygon will work. So I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. I'm going to insert edge loop, but I want to do multiple, and click 1 on the specified target so it'll drop him dead center. And we want to do this on this axis here. Alright, perfect. Now go to this spot right here. We're going to do split. Before we do that, I want to go ahead and add some creasing information. So we go to crease tolerance to 45, which is perfect. Select that, perfect. Alright, now let's go ahead and split that point. Alright, Qmesh, polygroup all. And we can zoom them out, or extrude them out, hit Alt, change up your polygroups there. Let's do something a little different here. Let's do insert, specified resolution, we'll do 6 this time. Click him. There we go. Qmesh polygroup all. I don't want to do every single one of these. I want to do polygroup island. There we go. Tap Alt there to change him up. Extrude him out. Each time giving it a slightly different polygroup. There we go. Now, to make this work when you weld everything together like we did in the previous one, it's best to just go ahead and remove that outer edge there. I know we didn't do it on the flat one there, but it works a whole lot. It works just fine with these, but it doesn't work so well with these very fancy geometries, these fancy grids that we're making here. So we're going to do delete, and we're going to do, should just be able to do a polygroup all. Nope. So let's go ahead and do polygroup island. So, alright, fine, we'll just tag it. Don't want to insert, I want to single poly, just create a temporary polygroup, and tag gone. Go to visibility, and nope, display double. There you go. Alright, now we got our base mesh here ready to go. So now let's go back into, we'll do a quick unify on that, and then we'll go to array. We're going to open that one back up. Hexagon Grid. Alright, so all in all, it's working just fine. The only thing is right now, they're kind of overlapping each other because it's going beyond the parameters or the specific space that it was working with. So, but that's an easy fix. Just click on the move and scale him down till he just barely touches. It's alright to have him overlap just a bit. Okay, we'll look down here. Looks like he's doing just fine. Good. Zoom out. Go ahead and do BPR to Geo. There we go. I'm going to zoom in real quick so we can geometry, modify, and we're going to do a weld distance. We'll do 5 again. Be careful on how far you weld because I may try to capture some of these other polygons. And weld points. Huh, it's interesting. I don't know what it did in there. Control Z. Let's go ahead. Oh, I think it tried to collapse all this here. So let's go ahead and do, let's just go back to 1 and see if it welded our mesh. Control Z. Alright, we started at 580,000 points and weld points. I think it welded everything. If I do a dynamic, we can kind of see if there's any issues. I don't think there is. It would have given us a warning if there was really any major issues. And if you wanted, you can close the caps off, or you can delete these outer ones here. Entirely up to you. Let me increase the dynamic subdivision there. But yeah, just a quick, easy grid, hexagon grid, which I've batted my brain over for the past week to try to perfect, and I think I've pretty much got it, and so I'm sharing it with you guys. And if you guys want to download all the array mesh and these sample grids that I made, you can head over to my Gumroad page. I'll have it on there as well as my Cubebrush, so definitely go check it out there. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Like I said, it was a quick and easy one this time. Nothing too fancy. Just wanted to share what I've learned, and maybe you guys might be able to make some cool stuff with it. Definitely show me what you're making with it. I always appreciate that, and I guess we will see you in the next video, guys. You guys have a great day.